Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to present to you the complexities that are associated with programs and projects in procurement, and the strategies as well. We managed to come up with a few strategies that can be put in place in order to mitigate these complexities. So what are complexities? Complexities in procurement are difficulties that arise during the process of acquiring goods, services, or works necessary for the implementation of the project. They arise from various factors. Dealing with these complexities requires careful planning, expertise, attention to detail, and to ensure procurement process is conducted efficiently and transparently. So complexities are difficulties that arise during the procurement process, and also they usually are characterized by these big procurements or big projects that happen between the government and the private sector. So some of the complexities that we identified in the case studies that we have referenced in our slides are political and regulatory challenges. These create difficulties in ensuring that the procurement processes are fair, transparent, and compliant with relevant laws and regulations. For example, the procurement of vaccines is subject to the regulatory requirements, including requirements related to safety, efficiency, and quality. Meeting these requirements can be challenging and time-consuming, which can delay the procurement process. Referred to Nduhura of Wang and Vulcan in 2021. In the local content requirements, the requirements are careful. Projects requires a careful balance between promoting local content and ensuring that they are executed with necessary resources. For example, the Ugandan government has implemented policies aimed at promoting local content in the procurement and infrastructure projects. The procurement of large projects, therefore, require careful balance between promoting local content and ensuring that the projects are executed with necessary technical expertise and resources, which might not be available at the time for the government to use. Then another complexity that we identified was the technical challenge and expertise. All these projects that were being handled, all the projects that are being run in Uganda require high expertise. For example, the Bujagali hydropower electric dam. It required people that have this technology, first of all, and the expertise, and they are not available right now in Uganda. So these are complexities that were also faced during the implementation of the project. Then lack of infrastructure. Procuring and constructing infrastructure can be complex, requiring acquisition of land, regulatory approvals, and skilled labor. For example, one of the key complexities associated with the procurement of projects programs discussed in the article is the lack of infrastructure. This was in the article of the hydropower, the Bujagali hydropower project. Despite Uganda having hydropower surplus, many Ugandans still report a lack of electricity because of the lack of infrastructure in place. Then there's a procurement irregularities. For example, direct appointment of contractors. Some big companies were awarded contracts without going through a competitive bidding process. This is a complexity in a way that it is unfair, first of all, to other bidders, and also the people that are given these projects may turn out not to be competent enough to perform. I'm going to request my colleague to take on from here.
Yes, thank you, Marina. I'll be considering or enlightening on more complexities identified in our articles that were shared to us by Dr. Alex. Among them, we looked at corruption. Corruption, according to Lukamba RM, despite hydropower surplus, corruption allegations in procurement projects are key complexities that affect the overall projects. We've looked at corruption leading to inflated prices, poor quality infrastructure, and delays in project implementation. We've recently been seeing videos of a certain section of a road in Western Uganda around I can't remember very well, but we saw the quality of the road due to corruption, certain measures were not met, and the work was not well done. After a few years, the road was off.
Yes, that is
So
that crosses. Can I help you on the road? It is the road that crosses Katonga River. Yes, the road that goes above Katonga.
Thank you. Yes, that's one. Thank you so much. Also, lack of observance of the legal concept of the rule of laws, and inadequate legal and financial support towards technical capacity, especially in mega projects and resource finance infrastructure such as Karuma Electric Dam, among others. In most cases, and inadequate observance of the law and financial support tend to delay the projects. For example, there was irregularities in drafting the contract that mostly favored the contractors, that was due to poor understanding of the legal laws, in that there were conflicts between the contractor and the government legal team wanting to revoke the contract and draft a new one. And share for me the next page. Yeah, engineering complexities also present difficulties in identifying competent suppliers, ensuring timely delivery of goods and services. We saw in the Bujagali hydro project requiring engineering designs, construction, and management processes. The project required the procurement of a wide range of specialized technical services and equipment, which presented procurement challenges, including difficulties in identifying the competent suppliers, managing the contracts, ensuring timely delivery of goods and services. That was highlighted in Chimboa and Mourad in their article of 2019. Stakeholder management is also a key complexity we identified in our group. Large projects involve multiple stakeholders with the divisions. Projects become complex when communities in which the project will be implemented are not consulted and educated about the benefits of the project, and hence rejection by communities hindering the progress of the project. What is Frank Vanclay, the article Resource Finance? Okay, thank you. Limited availability of data makes it difficult also for procurement agencies to make informed decisions. The project developer doesn't fully disclose information and the risks associated with the project, including the impacts of climate change and the cumulative effects of resources management. Yes, the Bujagali project. I'm getting some feedback. Oh, capacity. Oh. Okay, let me hand you over to my colleague for strategies. Dan, you can carry on from there.
Thank you so much, Stephen. The strategies that we can apply to manage the complexities that have been discussed by my colleagues, among them that we manage to source are adopting a stakeholder-centric approach. Here we involve all the key actors, for example, the political leaders, the religious leaders, and the community members at large, such that no one is left behind. This enhances a progressive approach of positivity of welcoming the given project in a given area. So this is the key towards managing, which enhances project progress. Another strategy is capacity building. Capacity building here is all about enhancing skills. We train all the stakeholders, the staff that are involved in the project process of the given, the selected project in the given place. So if we build in the capacity of the staff, where the delivery of the service will be effectively achieved, and hence quality work will be attained. Another strategy is effective project management. Project management basically is about applying the principles of monitoring. Continuous monitoring of a given project leads into effectiveness of the project, of the given project. If we apply this in any given project, not only among the articles, but the articles we have identified the complexities from, this can also help us to progress well. Then the other strategy is continuous improvement. Of course, with project, all the projects, continuous improvements, getting feedback from the project end users, and this helps to enhance improvements where things have not gone wrong, where things have not been achieved well. So through this, the project contractors and the SPAs involved in the project will be in position to drive improvement. Then the other issue is compliance, transparency and accountability. In conclusion, we have identified the complexities associated with the given articles and suggested a few strategies. Thank you for listening to us.